Good Monday afternoon. It is the Geeky Gamer podcast featuring Geeky Bill and Ken and Miller and John. Sketches out this week, but I'm sure we'll be back. We do have a Patreon. It's a Geeky Gamer podcast, or you could email us at geekygamerpodcast@gmail.com. Give us a coffee, and that would be great too at Dreadlore. All lowercase letters. Mr. Interrupt give music. Couchfire Media provides some visual assistance. Toy Replay Productions, they quit helping in 2023, and it's Monday.
Yeah,
we're gaming. Mothership
got an LED light bulb because it's like Alien. Green, come on. No one's impressed by this light bulb.
I didn't see it.
Nobody. It's like, I quit.
Yeah.
End. So we're starting real late. My bad. Muggle job. You guys have had far too long to plot and plan. I try to give players as little time as possible. So let's do a quick recap. We'll go around the room and we'll start with John. What do you remember from last session?
So won a space station, cats and dogs to sell. Things going okay when zombie apocalypse breaks out on the space station. We're already split up. Me and Glenn Space are in storage area. When zombies attack, we hold ourselves up there, fending them off, and then we have to make the decision: do we stay and hope that the others come and find us, or do we head out and find the others? So we decide to wait a bit, and then after a while, zombies break in, kill off a couple of zombies. Glenn Space, the hero, the galactic hero that he is, sets off into character killer known as Fence, and I'm attacked by my dog. Hello, Herbie, get down. And I'll let Glenn take over. Get down.
Oh yeah, sure. Glenn is he went gangster mode and decided to get in the vents and run the fuck away from everything. And basically ran and made it back to the Nova Esperanto and decided that wasn't far enough away from the station, and tried to figure out a way to decouple the ship, the Nova Esperanto, from the space station, and ran into some technical problems because the space station is full of viruses and issues. But was given, Ian, the RI, was given a little advice of how to uncouple the ship, but that hasn't happened yet. And I am playing Glenn Space, an engineer, not a brave one, and one who has no guns. Cheers, Miller.
Yeah, let's see. I'm playing Jackson Bray, an ex-Marine, and let's see. Jackson was hanging with Zero, which is Cameron's character, also ex-Marine. We had secured the animals, our score, secured those into storage, and we were hanging at the apartment when the zombies attacked. We held out for a little bit and then realized that it's a total loss. We need to bail. So we went through the vents. Kind of similar story to Glenn's through the vents. Made it back to the Nova Espero. So we got on board, and then we had some communication went through with Gunny, John's character, and they were stuck down on another level, and they were getting overrun or something. They couldn't get out of there, but they made it to an airlock. So we took one of the drop ships from the Nova Espero down to that airlock, and there was a very exciting, brave rescue mission that happened. But now the dropship is stuck to that airlock, and we can't get it to decouple.
Indeed, we may or may not have a Cameron. I've messaged him, but as he's traveling, we will never know. Which is somewhat important because his character Mark Zero is piloting the dropship, and all of the heroism of dealing with that is going to be rolled randomly. It's going to be awesome. At any rate, so all that's happening, pretty much all of you are on the dropship except Glenn, correct? And Glenn is actually on the Nova Espero. Arguing with chatbot, like you said, to decouple. So the issue, as you see it, Glenn Space, where are you in the ship?
I'm probably at the first terminal that you get to in the ship that allows you to try to decouple with the chatbot.
Well, the main terminal is going to be in the command module, which I don't think you've actually been to yet. Just below the command module is the dropship chamber and such. It's all in the map. The terminal that you have sort of hacked most is the terminal 2
in the med bay.
In the med bay.
Right.
So that's probably the one that you're at. It's in the center of the ship ish. In the north part of the ship. So the north part is above the reactor, the south part is below the reactor. And it's nearest to the airlock. Just to give you a little more information specifically so that you can kind of think about it. The airlock on the space station hooks into an umbilical, okay, on your ship. And that umbilical is almost like a spiral staircase that then hooks into the left part of the Nova Espero. So this is space mechanics, so it's going to be weird in weird geometry. The reason it's all complicated is because you're trying to still achieve spin gravity. And if you have something spinning, right, like a wheel, all the gravity's going out, right? But if you port side attach to that, it means that the ground is no longer the ground, the wall is. You dig? So you get swung that way, which you don't want. So what has to happen is the ship has to either turn, right, or it has to turn this way so that the gravity is going towards the ground of the ship. Hence why the umbilical, it twists, right? It allows the ship to turn whichever direction it turns. So you got that umbilical sort of staircase, spiral, and then you have your side of the airlock. Now, maybe none of this matters to you, but in the other game I ran, it really mattered. That's why I'm giving this to you on a platter. Just to think about, you have an umbilical attached to the airlock. Okay. Chatbot is sitting there telling you in its emojis and such, it has locked down the ship. As in, I should say, it has locked down the station, right? And the station itself has been put on, I believe, red alert. I don't believe it went to. It's like I don't think it went on full lockdown, but it's pretty close. But no ships are allowed to attach. No ships are allowed to detach. All right. What are you trying to do?
I think I was trying to uncouple the ship from.
So you're trying to
So
detach.
detach, which Ian had said, the RI had said that it was something that I would have to do manually if I was going to do it. I haven't actually talked to the captain about this, so
No.
perhaps I'm going to message the captain and have a conversation with him before, surprising him with that bit of nonsense. It was sort of a gut reaction as the fear was. All right.
Bounding. As you're sitting there, typing and such, and also talking to chatbot.
Mm-hmm.
Chatbot shows you the diagram of the airlock, which is what I just described.
Mm-hmm.
And there's sort of blinking points of note as it tells you you have to do this manually.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll give you reasons why.
Mm-hmm.
The blinking points are such. One is the umbilical attached to the station. The second point is the umbilical attached to your ship, right? So the idea is there's an airlock in, so you don't like depressurize and all this stuff. So it's saying it has to be very intentional to decouple. It has to be manual because the station itself is on lockdown, right? But you can go manually undo it. But unless you hack the station, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Right.
And it wouldn't.
Right.
I know.
Or you can
rip
off the umbilical.
Right. I know the issue would be that their fuels passing through the from the station to the
There's
ship,
no
and that.
No, there's no fuel passing through the umbilical. No.
There's nothing passing through. Well, I mean, either way, I feel like I should give the message the captain and.
Sure. As you type on the terminal, and there's a cut scene as on the command module of the ship, which looks a lot like the what do you call it? Not cockpit, the bridge of the Starship Enterprise, or actually even better, of an alien vessel. So think of it like the bridge of the Nova, not the Nova, of the Nosferatu. What's it called? Nostromo in Alien 1. There's going to be a little bit more room on this ship, and it's a little bit cleaner. It's not as grimy and dirty. There's more white, and it has been cleaned, as opposed to like a mining vessel. But it kind of gives you that feel of it. As the captain's sitting there, the captain's chair. This guy looks like Bill Adama from the reboot of Battlestar Galactica. He has a name, but
Lee.
You guys will just call him Adama, so you might as well just call him Adama.
Oh, his name is Lee Krennic.
Yeah, it's Lee Krennic. You can call him that too.
Yeah.
As there's multiple holograms, and one lights up, and he kind of looks over at it. The med bay. Clicks it on. It's Captain speaking.
Yeah. There's a medical problem on the ship and on the space station, and they're like zombies, like killing, like your security people are just killing zombies like outside the ship. Do you think we should maybe decouple for a little while?
Who exactly is talking right now?
My name is my name is you're that engineering guy, Gary Spicer.
Gary Spicer. Do we know a Gary? You hear him off the like a word in the mic. Do we know a Gary Spicer? Who is this? Who is this fella? Because you hear like some talking. We're not playing Dreadlord, so you can't bid anything. John, will you roll me a D10? And Miller, will you say high or low?
Okay.
Two.
Okay. As it turns out, Ivy is not on the bridge right now. as you don't hear her voice in the background. You kind of hear like maybe an even gruffer voice talking. This would be the voice of the XO. I'm not sure if you guys have met him. I don't think you have. Oh no, Kranich is the person you've met.
Yeah,
You have not met the captain. This is Captain Freen is his name. Janice Freen.
I don't think I know Freen.
Right. Yeah. So you're hearing a voice you've never heard. The captain is Janice Freen. Mm-hmm. But in the background, you hear the gruff voice of Kranich. As he's like, oh, yeah, met that guy. You know, he's blah, blah, blah. And he tells a little bit of the backstory that we've all probably forgotten. But you all have met these guys, and you are allowed to be on the ship, correct?
Yeah.
I'm getting nods. Yes.
Yeah. Why not?
As that's essentially what you hear him say as the captain of the ship, Freen. What'd you say yourself? What's your name again?
Gary Spicer.
Gary Spicer. Mr. Spicer. Do you know where Dr. Adams is?
I think he's just over here.
He's not in medbay.
Oh, well, I thought I don't actually know where he is in this moment, but I can find him really quick. We were working with him because the outbreak on the station.
We've heard about it. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you for letting us know your suggestions, Mr. Spicer.
Well, it's a real shit show down there. It's a bloody mess. I would recommend at least locking down the ship. Until the outbreak is maybe fixed. These things are.
You hear voices. That it's the kind of thing where there's a Zoom call, for example, going on, including your terminal call. People talking, not shouting per se, but like raised voices. As you can tell that Freen is not, he's listening to you, but he's distracted. As he kind of says, yes, are you an engineer?
Yes, I'm an engineer.
It seems as though we've had a problem with our RI. There's some sort of glitch. You being near the med bay, would you do us the service of going and checking to make sure we are locked down on the airlock?
Yeah, absolutely. I got you, sir, Captain, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Spicer. Report back when you are finished.
Will do.
As the terminal goes. So as this happens, you see the chatbot sitting there, still doing the billions and trillions of things that it does. As you realize, Glenn, that there is a little bit of a glitch going on in him, like just in the sort of code and like maybe like his face, there's a sort of warble every so often as you're sitting there paying attention to it.
Maybe I'll try and fix the glitch.
Sure. How are you going to do it?
With my computer's skill.
Well, that's not what I'm asking. I mean, what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm gonna look at the code and look at because I did. He mentioned viruses, so I'm gonna go. I guess do a scan for viruses.
Mm-hmm. You pull up the Alia Lumo NordVPN. McAfee. Conglomerate.
Norton's McAfee.
Nova from McAfee. As you start loading that, and chatbot says, "What are you doing?"
You kind of glitching out on me, Ian. What's going on?
I'm interfacing with the campus station. There is no problem.
Are you okay? It seems like you're kind of struggling.
There is no problem. Everything is okay.
Well,
As you see the application, boop, 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 and it says 0 found, 0 found, 0 green, and you see like this no or Aaliyah Lumo guy like.
right. I'm gonna go about and try and do a force eject of Ian from the station. See if I can separate them. Because I'm working with. Well, I've got him in the box. That's what I'm using.
No, you have him in the logic core.
Yeah, in the logic
Right?
core. Yeah.
You have a copy of him. He downloaded himself, but there's also the duplicate he left behind.
The
which
duplicate is what I'm working with. Is what you're telling me. Well, maybe I'll start trying to build a firewall of some kind to.
How about this? What are you trying to do?
Separate Ian from.
Okay.
I'm trying to stop the communication between the station and the ship.
Okay. So you start getting into the code and not doing the airlock thing. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
This is going to take time.
No.
So as you're sitting there like coding, your hands, the hand speeds like data, going, opening windows and doing your whole thing. Quickly, you realize that chatbot. So we're going to differentiate. Chatbot is the one that's on the ship. Ian is the one that's in your logic core. Okay. Chatbot stops you. So if you want to try and hack this, then you can go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I will try to.
If you fail, the situation gets worse.
Okay. Well, I guess I will message my buddies real quick.
You're not going to do it. Okay. In that case, we flip over to your buddies and see what they're doing while you communicate with them. Okay. We're going to start it at Jackson. You've just pushed off the guy who stabbed you. Because he got you in the chest, I believe. You push him off. I think it's Arthur. I think it's Gunny who runs in and shoots him to death. Is that right? Or was it Mark Zero?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Gunny.
It was Gunny.
Yeah, because we were in the airlock.
Mm-hmm.
Someone had opened up the door from the. Yeah, someone opened the door from the airlock. The whole place was filled with smoke because of the explosions.
Yep.
I had to say Ramadan set off all the little intercoms so we could identify them. And between myself and someone else shooting from the gun from the ship,
I'm pretty sure.
we mowed our way through to get together. And then we realized that we couldn't separate from the...
Who is with you?
So there's me, Daisy, 2 or 3 civilians which we managed to rescue that hadn't cracked and tried to escape the storeroom, and at least 1 guard. So there's about 5 or 6 of us actually.
Yeah, and you say Daisy's with you?
Yeah, because she was the reason why we went back, because we headed out to find these guys just as these guys were coming back to rescue us. But Daisy had met us saying, right, no, we need to go back, or something like that. But Daisy's definitely with us. I think.
Do you remember what?
By Daisy, you mean Ivy, right?
I mean Ivy Dukes.
Like Ivy Dukes. Yeah.
I don't have Daisy on here at all, and I don't want to just make it up. But I was like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Good. Okay, good. So of course she's not on the bridge. Great, because that would have bamfed her into nothingness. Completely forgot she was with you. Anyway, so yeah, as you guys, if I remember correctly, one was on. Your names. One was on Jackson, attacked him, you shot him off, you guys get into the airlock, and the airlock is closing. But as Mark Zero is trying to pull away the dropship, you're locked in the airlock, as in it doesn't decouple because the station is on lockdown. That's the issue. So what you see before you, we'll say that you two and Ivy are in the airlock itself. All right, now airlock is a room. I know you guys know all this, but I'm just going to describe it so we're very clear. You've got the door in front of you, which is shut. On the other side are quote unquote zombies, smoke, the station. Okay. You're in this room, which is an air gap. Behind you is an open door, which is a closed door, which is the ship, the drop ship. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in this room. Mm-hmm. All of you are in there. The air has, recycled. So you have clean air in here. You're not all smoked out. And Ivy is opening that door to let everybody into the dropship. On the outside, there's been explosion, sparks and shit. It's you see the flashing lights still of Ramadan of the dead and whatnot as those go out, and the shuttle kind of rocks as you see red and orange lights flashing. As you guys are locked, the clamps won't move. Actions on you two. Ivy rushes the other guys inside the shuttle, and it's cramped in there.
We need to do something on the other side? Do we need to get in? This is my thing. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think we can manually release this. We had a class on this back in basic. Haven't had to do it.
Yeah, I must have missed that.
I'll just start opening panels, looking for some kind of emergency manual.
You're opening up panels on the drop ship. Just for the funsies of it. I don't have anything open. Give me a minute. 1 minute as I open up the book. I didn't realize that I only have the digital versions of these books. I didn't realize they were little pamphlets.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It really saves on cost too. All right. As you're opening up panels and shit, the gravity on your drop ship is correct. So we'll say the airlock is actually on the top of the ship. Is that right? No. Here, let me see. You're flying this way. Hold on a second. Let me think. Okay, so you want thrust gravity like this, but that's for an actual ship. You're in a drop ship. So the way the drop ship works, think of kind of like the Millennium Falcon. The airlock is on the top, right? So the ship is like so attached to the station, which means the spin gravity is towards the ground. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So one of these drop ships, they're not interstellar. They really don't go that far, meaning that normally they don't have gravity for thrust. You're just in your you're in your seat, buckled up. You got your mag boots, but right now you actually have spin gravity. Right. As you're mucking about, roll a d100, Jackson. And John, will you roll me a d6?
47.
Oh, that's cool.
1.
All right, that's great. As you're pulling stuff out, you see some pamphlets, like old school, maybe like 25-year-old stuff. Like these panels haven't been open in forever because they just haven't used the drop ships, or they just haven't used this stuff. See, like some cables fall out. These triptychs from Campus Station, as well as like a few other stations that people have gone through and gotten pamphlets and business cards and just sort of stuffed them. Like when they come into the airlock, they're like, oh yeah, great, I'll throw that away. And they put it all in there. One thing of note, which you might find interesting, you see fall out a titanium toothpick. It's about yay long, so almost like an heirloom toothpick, right? And it'll have like a design on it or something. What's a cool design, Ken? You are muted.
An Ankh.
That's cool as shit. And you see like this like Ankh thing? Oh, that's neat. You see like an Ankh, so the symbol of life, and this titanium toothpick. Beyond that, will you roll me a, what is that? A D50. So roll your D100 and just half it. Jackson.
36. So
36? Oh, okay. Right. So 18.
38.
Oh, 38? Right, 38. Wait, 36 would be 18.
76.
76 to 38.
30.
Awesome. Cool. And
1 second.
your name is Arthur. Arthur, please roll me a D6 again.
3.
Got a 3?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And when he gets back, I will tell you what you find.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Uh-huh.
Cat out.
Oh yeah, you see, there's an old school, like think of like 1960s style big metal flashlight, good for space, and blinding people. It's a big old mag light. You see a first aid kit, and that's interesting. And you see a Geiger counter. So those items fall out. None of this helps you, but you're pulling out all these weird things, looking randomly for shit. While you're doing that, Arthur, what are you doing?
Looking out any movement through the smoke.
As you're sitting there waiting, and you're kind of hearing Jackson behind you, probably cursing under his breath. You, in fact, do see, there's the smoke coming up, and it's being vented out, but there's still some fire in there. You'll note, one, the fire suppression has not gone off, which is odd. It means that something in this room has been damaged, probably by an explosion. But you do see from where you guys came out, so the ventilation movement, a shadow moved through. You could guess maybe one, maybe two people. It's difficult to tell. It does look humanoid, and it moves quickly as it crawls out and moves into the smoke, and then you just have
Jackson, there's movement out there. Are we any closer to getting this effing thing closed?
Fuck, I don't know. They cram so much shit in this compartment. I'm not sure I'll ever get to the mechanics.
As you're looking around, Jackson, and you hear that of the locks are still engaged. There's some engaged. Don't pull away. The shuttle kind of lurches, and you hear an intercom. Mark 0. Trying to get out of here. What's going on?
Looks like the station has us locked down. I'm trying to manual release now.
Oh, fuck. As you're looking around, and you'll in fact finally find a few levers around the airlock. Now, mind you, you're in the airlock. Okay, so you find some levers. They'll be painted yellow and black, striped, and there'll be 4 of them. 2 on top of the circle, 2 on the bottom. There's no instructions whatsoever. Actually, as you're looking, let's have a roll, and this will determine how good the instructions have maintained these years. So I'm thinking, let's see. Intellect just seems like the right one. I'll get intellect or speed.
I'll do speed. He's probably trying to get the hell out of there.
surely there's something here, and you're trying to do it quickly. So go ahead and roll.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no! Critical failure. 88.
As you're looking around, you see that there were instructions, but they've been rubbed off, and there's even one you like find down at the very bottom. You're moving shit away. Maybe Arthur helps you move some of the stuff, and you see it, and it's in like Greek, and you like literally it's in Greek. Critically failing. This takes a little bit of time as you hear Ivy behind you. She's like, "Come on, what's going on? Just lift the latches."
It's all foreign. I don't know. All right, I'll just pull the thing.
Wait. What happens if you lift them latches? Does it just open the door? That wouldn't be good.
I don't know. It's in a different language. I can't read it.
As Arthur, you're standing next to the door, you hear boom on the door. Boom! Looking out, smoke. You see this figure next to the door. You see its hand, claws for fingernails. Its skin is all like mottled up and shit. As it comes out of the darkness, and you see what looks like one of the Eos colonists. So a young guy, maybe in his 20s, 25 or so. His eyes blazing red, bloodshot, blood's pouring down his face. He's got fangs for teeth. Hair's all over the place, covered in gore. And he's looking at you like he wants to eat your fucking skin. As he wrenches his nails into the metal, and you hear the metal giving. What y'all doing?
Right. Can we get the store quickly open so I can shoot this? God damn it. Oh, 45. I passed.
Nice. As you see this, and calmly turn around and tell Jackson what?
Yeah. Right. We either go, or you open that door and I can shoot the shit out of it, but it's breaking through the actual door.
As there's a PA, boom, just piling it up on you all, boom, and you hear Glenn's voice. What do you say, Glenn?
Guys, I don't know if it's a good idea to dock to the ship. You might get stuck. I think there's a virus or something.
Too late for that, Glenn. We got to get out of here.
I might be able to help. I wanted to just verify, because if I do help, it may make things worse. I just wanted to check in with you guys.
Hey, if I pull these emergency release levers from the docking bay here on this side of the airlock, is it going to expose us to vacuum, or is it going to get us away from the ship?
I asked chatbot if what.
You're asking chatbot?
Yeah.
As you ask chatbot this question, go ahead and roll your use of computers as he is glitching and whatnot. Meanwhile, Arthur, you see one of the nails, just the pinpoint of it, poke on this side of the door as he's taking chunks out of the door. Very soon, he's going to be in here. Jackson, what are you doing? Waiting?
Did I notice the nail come through?
Yes, if you're looking, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you see this little nail. You can roll fear.
Hey, success.
Nice.
But Jackson will say, "Oh no, Gunny, we got to get to the ship. Let's get to the ship. We'll get to the ship and see if we can emergency release from there.
Oh, yep. Come on, that's fine. Yep, great.
As you
Maybe
guys,
just dump this whole umbilicus."
Yeah.
pile into your shuttle, you're in. So you're not in the airlock anymore. You see that door being pulled like butter off, and you see this dude, the smoke, and you see his red eyes. Think of like 28 Days Later or something. And he points with intelligence. Yeah. He starts to come into the airlock. Meanwhile, Glenn,
Nope.
what'd you roll?
That was I rolled what is it called? A critical failure.
What'd you roll?
A 94.
Yeah.
not a
As chatbot says, what's the question you ask it?
I was like, do we? I think it was like pulling the release on the right side of the airlock.
Yeah, chatbot tells you exactly how to do it.
Well, it says you just pull the release, I guess.
And in fact, chatbot even tells you that's how you manually unlock the airlocks on this ship as well.
Yeah. So you just it says you just pull it for whatever reason. So yeah, just right at that junction you were at.
You're hearing his voice as you guys are piling to the ship. What are you all doing?
Take a shot at this visitor.
You see his little name tag. It says Eddie.
If he's reaching through, do the same trick that I did with the zombie between the doors. Grab hold of the hand and rifle or whatever I've got, point blank into his face.
Okay, so just real quick. So you have here's the door station over here. Here's the airlock. Here's the door. Your shuttle. Are you still in the airlock?
Yeah, because this has all happened in a matter of seconds. So we were
Cool. Jackson, are you still in the airlock?
No, he's running toward the ship.
Okay,
I tried to
so
get
you're
that
in
door
the
closed
shuttle.
between us.
So Jackson's in the shuttle over here. Everyone else is as well. Arthur, you're in the airlock at this door that's being pulled down. Okay, cool. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm online. All right. So as he rips the door down and you're right there and he points, he'll actually be pointing at you, right? So you're going to try to grab his arm and give him the muzzle, right?
Yep.
Okay. I love it. Go on.
As I'm doing that, so Jackson, tell me exactly when you need to go. I'll hold this, whatever this is off as long as possible. So as soon as that door on your end starts, as soon as you know you can open that door for good, I'm off. I'm out here with you.
So he's got to close his door.
Okay.
If he doesn't close his door,
Yeah.
If the ship pulls away, if the shuttle pulls away, you get vented. So
Yeah.
all right. As Ivy is on just across, so like Jackson, you're on this side of the door, shuttle door.
Mhm.
Ivy's on the other side. She looks up at you in your eyes. You see the fear in her eyes, but since you nor Arthur panicked, you see her like holding her shit together as she kind of looks in and she's waiting for you to give the go, and you guys are going to shut that door. Arthur, you try to grab the monster and give him the muzzle.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll.
Add military training.
Yeah, I would definitely add military training.
Yeah, the +10. It's 38 under 46.
Yeah, roll.
So, yeah, that's-
roll your damage.
Uh,
As you see Gunny pull out the gun and put it in this Eddie's face. What kind of gun do you have? Like
I had a pistol, but I swapped it over for. Where was it? I swapped it over for like a. Yeah, I took what the guards had, and I gave the guard the pistol because the guard nearly shot Ivy with the rifle, or whatever.
Yeah,
so I've got that rifle.
You have the rifle.
Yeah. Cannot, for the life of me, find the stats for that rifle.
Yeah, the rifle. So it's not actually in the booth. It is not a pulse rifle, I don't think. But you know what? We're going to say they are pulse rifles. Yep, it's a pulse rifle. I love it.
D10, D8?
3d10.
Oh, 3d10. Oh. Okay.
To the base.
Yeah. And it has 5 shots in it.
12.
12? Awesome. Let me find the wounds death thing. All right, roll me a d10.
10.
So it's a 0, so grazed, knocked down. As you... And the thing just like moves its head preternaturally quick. You still deal the damage, but you see like part of its face, like its ear and like part of the trapezius fly off, but it looks at you, kind of falls down. Do you want to maintain the grip or do you let it go?
No. Maintain the grip.
Yeah, you hold on to it. So it's sort of fallen down, but you're holding it there. Otherwise, it would fall back into the station. All right. Back on the ship. So we're going to call it the Nova Espero. Glenn, what are you doing? You hear...
Is it still glitching out? And is the computer's just not working?
No, it's completely working. It tells you exactly what you want to know. In fact, the glitch seems to have completely fixed itself.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Like
chatbot?
somehow it's just perfectly working now.
So I need you to secure the gate of the ship. Make sure that
it is secured. You see the map. It all goes nominal. We are secured.
Oh, good. That's good.
Roll me a. I know it's a lot of rolls here, but
Sure.
Roll me an intellect.
Okay.
You get disadvantage on this.
Well, that's fine. I failed critically.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
A 97.
Yeah. As you see everything's nominal. It's good. We're good. We're fine.
I think we're good. I'm gonna click in. You know, I'm gonna click in and message those guys. Yeah, you should be releasing from the ship right now. Looks like everything is really good to go, guys. How's it? You guys free from the station yet? You doing well? Thanks.
For Glenn, you see that so when we say the ship, I'm talking about the Nova Espero.
Yeah, no,
okay? Shuttle. I'm talking about their shuttle. What's up, Cameron?
Hey, how's it going?
You just came in at the literal perfect time, by the way. This is perfect choice. But we'll get up to speed in just a second. Glenn, what you notice is the map that shows your ship and the airlock to the station is nominal, meaning that it is locked down as you said.
Right.
Okay. You asked to lock it down. Chatbot locked it down.
Right.
Okay. Now you look down and see where the shuttle is.
Yeah.
And you see that they are no longer locked, which means they can just unlock and do whatever they want. Everything is nominal. It's great. We flip back to Arthur. You're holding on to the fucking monster with the red bleeding eyes, the hair. You've blown off half of its face. It's like, right, screaming at you, shooting at it still, just taking these fucking rounds. Jackson, you're at the shuttle side. of the airlock waiting. Ivy's like, "Come on, Arthur! Come on, get in here! Let go!" As you hear the calm voice of Glenn, like, "Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. You're good to go." Those red and orange lights are like, dunk, 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 dunk. They stop. This crimson red, you hear like these clamps starting to completely lock down your shuttle to where you would have to rip off the airlock if they go all the way down. They're slowly coming down within a round or so. What are you all doing?
You guys are clear.
So right now, the clamps that you have normally clamped on an airlock, it's really tight. These are like armatures that are like that like hold on, like your ship. It's like the boot on your tire, right? Yeah. Well, sorry, John, you don't know what I'm talking about. It's like the what do you guys? You haven't paid a lot of parking tickets, John. You've parked on the road. It's stacked on
Wheel clamp.
What is it?
Wheel clamp.
Wheel clamp. It's like a wheel clamp for your airlock. This thing you take a laser torch to it to get it off. So that's the situation. You guys get Cameron up to speed. I'm gonna get some coffee, and we're gonna rock and roll.
We're doomed.
Yeah, pretty much. We were still trying to get away, and one of the monsters tore its way through the hole there, the airlock door from the space station to the ship, and Gunny's in that airlock umbilicus portion, fighting it, shooting it in the face, and Jackson had just run back into the ship, the drop ship.
Nope, gone.
And scene.
I guess he didn't like those odds.
Yeah. Like I'm out of here, guys. You guys, I'm good. Good.
It's over.
Game over, man. It's all over,
man.
Yeah. I think you're gonna make it out of this one.
He's back. He's changed his mind. He's all for it.
Are you with us again?
There we go.
So not much has happened since you left last episode, except for you're trying to escape the being on the drop ship.
Right. And so Gunny's actually in the back of the gunship fighting a monster.
No, the airlock. The umbilical cord of the airlock. I'm at one end.
I see.
Jackson's at the other end, next to the drop ship.
Okay. So you both are in the cotter dam, basically. Nobody's in the airlock and nobody's in the actual drop ship, right?
No, Jackson's in the drop ship. Then there's the umbilicus going to the station. Gunny is in that umbilicus with one of the monsters. The monster just ripped through the door from the station into the umbilicus. Jackson had just ran inside. So that door is both of those doors are open.
Both doors are open. Great. That means no emergency burns to get us out of here. Gotcha.
Interesting. My computer's gone very glitchy too. So there's that excitement. And you've got Glenn kind of messaging everybody, "Oh, you guys are okay. Everything is fine."
Yeah.
So there's that excitement and joy that you get to contend with as well. I don't know if that's helpful or not.
Probably not.
Right. Okay.
Weird. Huh. It's kind of crazy how glitchy my computer is right now. So it's transformative, really. Where we are as a group. Huh. Oh, that's why that's hidden. Yeah, I tried to help in some way. Very unsuccessfully tried.
Yeah, but you figured out how to get the Nova Espero off the station, right?
No.
Or did I hear that wrong? Okay.
Nope.
I misheard that.
Who has what guns? You still got my shotgun, right,
No,
Jackson?
no. I gave that back because I picked up a machine gun
Cool.
from somewhere. I don't remember where. Probably one of the dead guards, I think.
Machine gun, we decide what a machine gun does in damage.
Yeah, it's 4d10. This is the standard one out of the book. It does 4d10.
Awesome.
Does a gunshot wound with advantage. It's two-handed, heavy barrel, long range.
Right. All right. So is everybody? Cameron, you here?
Yep.
Awesome. In that case, got this stuff. Cool. The warden screen is actually pretty sexy, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. It's very handy.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
So I know where Bunny is. Ivy and the rest of the people that they were trying to save, are they in the dropship?
They're in the dropship. So a guard and I think we said 2 civilians. Someone make note of that, please. Guard, 2 civilians. Ken, what's a good name for the guard?
Roger.
Roger. Roger the guard. He'll be station guard. And Ivy and Jackson are at the shuttle side airlock. Okay? So your airlock is on the top of the ship, the top of your shuttle. And that gives you spin gravity towards the right direction. And they're at either side of it, ready to close it. Meanwhile, Arthur is wrestling a bad guy, and Glenn is on the intercom trying to hack a befuddled chatbot. You're in the pilot seat, in the cockpit, and
Right.
you got your intercom on, and you hear, them yelling. You can hear the entire conversation. You hear a pulse rifle going off. It's loud as fuck.
I'm doing everything ready to be ready to, at the drop of a hat, burn us off of this thing, whether or not it's the right thing to do.
Yep.
Right.
As
We're gonna rip things off, ready to go.
As you check your scopes, all that stuff, you have a clear flight path away from the station, away from the other detached vessels that detached earlier, of which there are several. Nothing too big, a couple freighters and that kind of thing. And as you look at your diagnostics, it shows that the airlock is open, and that the station clamps are about to be engaged. And you know that once those clamps are engaged, you could rip the ship in, or you could rip the shuttle in half if you try to go against them. So they're like, in fact, you can actually look out the window and see them like coming down to like grab onto your ship. Actions on you all. As Glenn, you're up there, rocking and rolling. And we're going to say, since you made a bunch of rolls, and you remember when you fail, you gain a point of stress. Okay.
Yeah.
So remember
Okay.
to add the stress.
I'm at 19 stress.
Yeah. As you're doing this, the thing is, you're a very smart guy. What's your intellect?
41.
Yeah, you're smart. As you're looking, you see everything is nominal. Like all of the systems on the station are nominal. Everything
Yes.
is fine.
Yeah.
As it dawns on you, wait a minute. Oh no. Chatbot is not giving you the right information.
Oh.
Like full lock, like you're not locked out. It's just telling you what you want to know. You are not getting the actual feed.
I'm gonna
everything's wrong.
I'm gonna try to dump the. Yeah, 1 second.
Yep. He's taking care of his GMA, so we
Awesome.
gotta.
Yeah, I was gonna try and if I see that after all the glitching is wrong, and I'm gonna message the captain and I'm gonna say, Captain, I'm gonna have to dump the AI bot. I feel like it's absolutely 100% corrupt. I'll see if I could do something, and then I'll try to delete chatbot. I might need a better connection.
Before you jump too fast, let me give you point to point. As you contact the captain, static.
Oh,
And chunk, you hear chatbot. The comms are down right now. I can relay a message for you.
sure. No, we're good. Do I know of any other terminals in here that are that have more access? This is the
You
only
come in.
access that I have.
You have almost full access with the terminal too because you've hacked
Yeah, yeah,
it. The thing is the chatbot is obviously working against you, and you have critically failed enough to where
yeah.
bad shit has gone down.
Well,
It's just a bad situation.
I'm gonna take my chatbot terminal and try and
So
computer
you're going to take your
re-inject
logic
them.
core.
Yeah,
Okay.
the logic core, and connect it and try to maybe do a reboot. Actually, I want to do a reboot first and then stick the logic core. It's like when you hold the option down to like restart.
You have to remember, like, is it Control R? Is it Control Shift R?
Yeah, right.
Do you do it when the Windows thing shows up? You just don't know.
I'm going to try a reboot.
John, I love you. So here's some stuff you can play with. If you do it at this terminal, it's just going to be a roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chatbot is against you. Okay.
Right.
It's going to be a straight roll, a standard roll, but the outcome, you're like working against this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meaning that if you succeed, it's just going to take time, which you don't have a ton of.
Yeah.
If you can find a terminal 1,
right,
level 1, which means you have to go up in the ship towards the command module, then you can make the roll and actually succeed in deleting chatbot and reinstalling Ian.
All right.
So it's up to you which one you want to do. Basically,
let's see.
you're not in a stressful situation.
I'm
Also,
in the science lab in
fail another
medbay.
roll,
Yeah.
if you fail another roll, you panic.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna happen anyway. I'm gonna. I would know where I would have to go to the command module.
You know where it is. You're gonna have to go up. It's not all the way up, but it's in the command section. So,
well, I'm gonna head up there.
Okay, so you're gonna make your move up there. All right, I want. You start moving up. As you move past the airlocks, you see they are not locked down and the doors are open.
Mm-hmm.
As you look and see, oh shit, he opened the doors. As you're running past, you get to the next stage. You go through the mess. As you're climbing up the ladder into the next compartment, you can look out the ship window, and see where the station is. And you notice several of the airlocks on the station are open. And Shit's flying out of them.
Oh,
As you're like, oh shit! Crawling up, dank, dank, dank. Going. You will get to. Surely I pinned your ship or the station. I didn't. Did I? Where's the map of your fucking ship? Really? I didn't pin the map of the ship.
I've got it.
In the chat.
Do you want to see it?
Oh, it's that's what it is. Me, oh my. Yeah. So yeah, you've moved past 3. You're
I think I've got
past
a 9 or
7.
10. I think.
So you get into 8. 8 is the first place where there's a terminal 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're moving into 8, running up to this terminal. Dun, 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 at the terminal, right?
Right.
Noticing all these things. Make a speed roll. Okay? This is to get there in time before the next thing that is going to happen happens.
Oh, I actually succeeded for once. That's a 21. Ha!
Nice. As you slide up to this speed and you note this shoo chunk sound, as you notice the doors behind you and in front of you are shutting down as chatbot is trying to shut you into a singular room. And you hear as those doors are shutting, right as they shut, you hear that room decompress.
Oh, shit.
Meanwhile, down on the shuttle, what y'all doing?
Yeah, Jackson's going to take his heavy machine gun and toss it over at Roger, and then look at Ivy as he's pulling a couple of grenades out and be like, get ready to hit the door.
As he... All right.
Pull the pins and look at Gunny. Gunny, get on the ship. I'm going to blow the whole fucking thing.
Come on, fucking Gunny, get on here. Ivy's shouting.
Go.
As you hear Mark 0 on the intercom. The clamps are coming down. What you doing, Arthur?
We gotta go right now.
Ah! You are muted.
Muted.
You know, in the vacuum of space, you can't hear. Oh no, your batteries died. You can't talk. No, we can't hear you at all.
Nope.
Excellent. That's what you get for having a headset in space. Yep. These kinds of situations
Technical.
are really fun in game. They're really shitty in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys see? Because I don't see him.
I see him.
Yeah, he's
Oh
here.
no.
I think he's got a problem with his mic.
Okay.
He probably just
Or
restarted.
maybe it's his connection.
Aha, he's back.
Okay.
Discord for the win.
Yeah. No, I
Can you
don't.
hear me now?
There we go.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so
Yeah.
zombies.
The horror, you're holding on to it. It is actually going to do something. All right?
We can't hear you again.
Lost audio again.
Yeah.
Let's restart Discord.
That's
So
all
I
right.
could definitely translate your your
Feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, just go ahead and restart Discord. And text it. We're like, we can't hear him. The rushing of the wind. The cool. Yeah, John, go ahead and restart Discord. Because it's not. What's happening is your thing isn't lighting up, which means your sound is not switched correctly, or
Yeah,
If it
the
is
sound could be switched. It
Then-
defaulted
then
in a
I-
different way.
Yeah, it's defaulting. So go to your little gear thing, voice video, and then output device, input device, and see if it's your headset. If it is your headset, right? Obviously check on your machine, make sure that it's your headset. And if none of that works, restart Discord, because this is a common issue with Discord.
Yeah.
Holy
It's boots
shit.
and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
I didn't realize you were playing.
What happened? You didn't realize what was happening?
I didn't realize you were playing music. This music is like.
Oh yeah, the music's for real. I mean, it's quiet. It's in the background, but it's definitely foreboding and tense.
Me?
All right. Say your action.
Can you action?
Say it. What's your action?
Action.
Tell me your action.
Right. So zombie, rip the door open so he's effectively turn the metal towards him. Yeah. I want to pull him and impale him onto the spikes of where his nails have sliced through the metal. So whilst he's impaled, I'm gonna leg it to the drop ship.
I love it. All right. As you do that, this monster, as you want to call him, grabs onto you too. So he's trying to pull you. You're trying to pull him. It's whoever's stronger. So roll strength.
Fail.
What'd you roll?
I got 61, so it wasn't too bad. Not a crit.
What is your actual strength?
Strength is 36.
Okay.
I've got athletics, which would make it 46, but still a fail.
I would definitely have athletics on there. So would you fail by?
Oh, yeah. 46, 61, 15. 15.
That's much better. Eddie is a lot stronger than you. You know that immediately.
Yeah.
He picks you off the ground with his one arm that you're holding onto. Just as you grabbed onto him. And as you pull him, you do in fact start to impale him on these shards that he has. Go ahead and roll we'll say a D10. And Miller, would you roll me a D10? And we'll say it's I'm thinking wounds, bleeding.
Can I just to react to that? If he's lifted me off my feet,
Yep.
can I then put my feet on the airlock?
I'll give you advantage on your roll. Go ahead and roll strength again.
Yeah. Strength again, and I'm just literally going to use his own strength against him.
Yep, sure.
Yeah. Failed by 10 this time.
It's better. As he's pulling you in, but you're pulling, your weight and your legs are pushing him into those shards. Miller, would you roll?
7.
7?
Mm-hmm.
See, limb severed, bleeding +5. As Arthur, describe how he loses this arm.
It's slowly being pulled out of his shoulder socket, and if there was any injury prior to that, like any cuts, those cuts are slowly being stretched, and
As
sinews going to basically peeling off his bones.
As you twist and you see that you're rubbing his arm against those shards of the door, and it pops off as you're going to roll back. As you roll back, though, He riches the arm off, and we'll say that you take 2 damage as you slam into the bulkhead. Boof! Down. Clamps are coming down. Dook, 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 dook. The monster has fallen back. Blood spews out. Horrible roar as he's starting to get up with his one arm. Ivy, let's go! Jackson, what are you doing?
Did Gunny make it into the ship yet, or is he still in the airlock?
He's still in the airlock. He fell on his back.
Yeah.
And he's holding onto a monster arm.
Yep. Rifle in one, arm in the other.
Ivy will look at you, Jackson. Do you do anything in the moment?
No, I got 2 grenades in my hands. I can't grab him.
As she goes, she kind of gets a grimace. She goes into the airlock. Come on, Gunny! She grabs you by the shoulders and she's trying to pull you back. Meanwhile, the spawn is getting up and is starting to try to come into the airlock, and the clamps are coming down. So, this will be speed. Both of you roll speed.
Does athletics count?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Arthur, you get advantage because Ivy's helping you. And Mark Zero, as you're sitting there holding onto the stick, you see those clamps coming closer and closer and closer. Very, very soon, as in like right after this roll, you guys are going to be locked down. So it's going to be a speed roll for you. You can add pilot if you want to see if you can pull this off before those clamps come down. All right. What'd you guys get?
47. Exactly my skill plus athletics.
Jackson? 15? God damn.
56.
Oh, 56. You
No,
failed?
15 under 56. 56
Oh, okay.
was mine.
As Arthur, you, with Ivy's help, climb up. You're climbing over her as you're on the dot. Success. As you climb up, she pushes you into the shuttle. You're there. Jackson, you're just waiting. Come on. The monster is there, right behind Ivy.
Oh, both of those grenades are going right back behind it.
As
And then-
grenades go
My
like
hands-
right past her head into the actual station. Clamps are coming down.
My hands hit the door shut button.
Shunk. As Ivy looks at you on the other side of the airlock.
Oh, she hadn't made it inside yet? Well, shit.
Do I get a chance
I wouldn't have hit the
to
door.
pull her in?
You don't have to hit the door. But she's in there. She's right next to the monster. Because she pushed Arthur in. Right?
Okay.
So, in this moment, what do you all do?
Grab her, we gotta go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if she's close enough, I'll grab her.
Yeah. She's
Both
pushed me in. I'll turn around. I think me and
Okay. Strength.
Jax pull her in.
Both of you roll strength. Here's the thing. I'm going to give you both disadvantage. Why? Because the monster is right behind her. The situation is you're trying to grab her and get her in, close the door. Actually, I'll tell you what. One of you roll speed, one of you roll strength. So one of you pulling her in, one of you has to hit the airlock. Okay?
I
You
need
both
one
have
of
to
them just to
succeed.
have hold of her.
Do what?
I need one of them to just have hold of her because I'm gonna wrench. I guess you can't really see my video. I'm gonna wrench the ship enough to basically to snap the umbilical.
Uh-huh.
And if they've got hold of her through the thing, it will rip it, but I'm trying to snap that guy back station or at least off the other. with a quick and a
Right. So one of you roll strength. Whoever has Ivy. Who's holding on to Ivy?
Me.
Okay.
I was right next to her.
Jackson, you're going to be aiding him. So Arthur, you'll have a flat roll instead of disadvantage. Jackson, you roll the speed to hit the airlock. Okay.
Okay.
Both of you have to succeed. If you don't succeed, Ivy's left behind.
Is it possible to grab her with one hand and then machine gun over her shoulder into it?
Yeah, it's cool
So
as shit.
gun. Okay.
But you got to choose which one are you going to roll. Strength to get her out, right? Or the combat, combat to attack the spawn. The idea is I'm going to describe it differently depending on how that goes. So do you prioritize getting her out?
So it's one or the other. I think if it's dead, if I can kill it.
Okay, cool. So you're going.
Good.
You have your hand on her. You're trying to pull her out. You're rolling combat to basically aid her in getting away. Jackson, you got your hand on her, helping her, so she's going to make a roll basically, and you've got the roll for the airlock. Let me define. Jackson, your role has to do with when the shuttle leaves, when it actually breaks off. Do you shut the airlock in time, right, for you guys not to get vented into space? That's pretty much it. That's what you're doing. You're also aiding Ivy. Okay. Arthur, you're aiding Ivy as well, and you're making sure that that monster doesn't rip her in two. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Mark Zero, you're rolling to make sure that you don't kill everybody.
yes.
And then we're gonna pop up to Glenn and see what the fuck he does. Good, very good.
But when I roll the drop ship, will that the umbilical, will it twist the umbilical kind of?
There's no umbilical. You're socketed in. You have an airlock.
There's no umbilical.
That's on the Nova Espero.
Cool. I'm gonna turn this video off because it's
Yeah, you can just turn it off. Looks cool, but you're all glitchy. All right, all of you roll.
Yeah.
Tell me what you get.
Cool.
12.
Oh, 15.
Oh God, nice.
That's like 45 under.
Arthur, what'd you get?
Wow. I succeeded by 2.
As the scene, Arthur, you and Jackson grab on, each of you, a hand on Ivy's shoulder. You see her look up, actually scared. Like, for the first time, you see her like, please don't let go. As this thing roars behind her, and it goes with its one claw to just go to her kidney and rip her just from stem to stern. It's going to murder her. As Arthur, you whip out your pulse rifle, level it. I'm gonna let you describe what you do.
So, with my left hand, I was grabbing hold of Ivy's shoulder, so her left shoulder, but also lowering her down so that she kind of rolls into the ship, and then on top, and then over her, almost using her as a rest, point blank shot through its chest or head, whatever.
As you shoot, go ahead and roll damage. Jackson, describe what you do.
Yeah, he reaches out and grabs her by the hip, pulls it just free as that claw comes down. It just grazes her back pocket of her shorts or whatever she's wearing.
Rips that shit up. As you pull her in.
Yeah, twist and turn in, and hit the airlock just as Gunny's unloading. The door slides shut.
As the doors are sliding shut, you see Mark Zero. Describe what you're doing.
He
pulls up.
Wash in show where he's like just gun this thing full throttle down, dodging between the armatures as they're coming down each one. Part of it clips one just enough to spin us. So as there's still open space you see as the doors are shutting, everything is spinning wildly.
Oh yeah, like as you see the monster fly into space.
Everybody's ears pop because it's
As the doors chunk, and you just see the space station flying away. You're just thrown against the bulkhead, all of you, Roger included, just dang, as the acceleration hits you all. You all take a point of damage, except for Mark Zero. Back on the station, running up to Terminal 1, doom, 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 doom. You get to it, Glenn, and you hear shunk from far away. Shunk, psst, shunk, psst, as chatbot is trying to apparently kill you. What are you doing? Rolling speed.
I'm gonna reset the chatbot.
Okay. So
Or reset the computer.
this is a speed roll.
Yeah.
If you have computers or something, you can roll.
Yeah.
I am going to say these are pretty high stakes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not immediately life or death. There are rules for this, for being in a vacuum.
Right.
But you got the logic core, you get your power glove, and you're like, all right. Make your roll. It's gonna be a flat roll, as in like no disadvantage.
Gotcha. That is a 45, and I have a 47 speed.
As this door, chunk, the door in front of you, chunk, you see the code running. Chatbot's like, it was good to meet you. As you hear the room decompressing, your ears pop. You hear the whistle sound, ringing in your ears. You feel some blood pop down your nose as there's very, very little air in here. As room goes dark.
And then I'll
Complete dark. Well, complete darkness.
Yeah.
As you've already plugged in the logic core.
Mm-hmm.
As a few moments pass, you're extremely difficult to breathe. You see a little prompt. And then code. As chatbot, I should say Ian. Ian appears. What does Ian stand for?
It stands for there's a thing that Ian stands for. Ian stands for Intelligent Ancillary Node.
Ah, I love that. This says Intelligent Ancillary Node, and you see like a smile, and the guy, Ian welcomes you.
Ian, do not connect to the station. There's a virus that will try to take you over.
Roll me a d10.
Okay. It's a 9.
Okay, make a body save.
Okay.
As you've been partially decompressed.
Okay. Body
So we're going to see how you're dealing with it.
I don't have athletics. I rolled a 38, and I have a 36 body.
Oh! As you take 9 damage, as the air is just going out, and chatbot Ian hasn't reestablished air in here. As you start gasping for air, make a panic check, because I believe you're at 20.
Yeah, I'm at 20. I do have room wise, so I don't know if that helps.
No, it doesn't, because you can't roll over a 20. You can roll a 20 though.
No, I mean,
Miller,
I don't know if that helps with hearing the, when I rolled.
you need the
that.
body.
Yeah, if I had a success.
Rimwise would.
So that might help me not fail.
Yeah. So what'd you get?
48 instead of I rolled a 38, but my body is 40.
A 46.
46.
Yeah. So did you succeed?
Yes, so that is a success.
Okay, so you still take 9 damage.
Yeah.
But don't panic, which is the thing. The panic is really the problem here.
Right.
As
I have to.
you feel your lungs filling up with blood.
Right.
As you are in not a full-on
13.
vacuum, but there's
Right.
not enough air in here, and there's not enough pressure.
Right. And then my second thing is, can you please restore the pressure, Ian?
As you calmly tell it, of course. You notice
then-
there's no air. There's very little air. Do you tell it to give you air?
Can you give me air, Ian?
Of course it gives you air, because that's how it pressurizes. I'm just being a dick. Miller's like, you asshole. Come on, it's funny. Yeah, as Ian.
Can you
Can you
lock
hear
down
that?
the ship, Ian?
Yes, of course. As you hear chunk, 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 it seems as though the airlocks were open for a protracted amount of time.
Yeah. Can you pressurize this ship? And can you unclamp us? Is that possible?
You asked me to lock down the ship. You
Yes.
now want me to unclamp you.
Well, can you get us detached from the ship? Is that possible?
You want
That's
to
not
detach
possible.
from the station?
Yeah, maybe not. Just lock the ship down. Make sure nobody gets on or off for now.
The ship is locked down. And all crew quarters and command modules and compartments are now pre-pressurized.
Thank you.
Repressurized. As you realize, chatbot decompressed the ship.
Oh shit.
Climb on the shuttle. As you guys are like, air and ass. What y'all doing?
We're hauling ass through all of the debris and everything, and
Speaking of, you're hauling ass through the debris. Let's have a quick description of what you guys are doing and where you are in the shuttle.
I'm resting because I've took 11 damage, so I'll probably take a stim pack or something like that.
Do you have a stim pack?
Yeah, I got loads.
Yeah, I got loads, man. Come on now.
Yeah. I'll use one stim pack. Stim pack gives. Stim pack just one wound back.
Miller, do you know?
Yeah. One second. I don't have any on my sheet. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, and if anyone else
Give me
needs
two
a stim pack,
seconds.
they can have one.
Yeah, cures cryo sickness, reduces stress by 1, restores 1d10 health, and grants you advantage on rolls for 1d10 minutes. If you've taken more than 1, then you have to roll a d10 to see if you overdosed.
I'll use one. Does anybody else want one?
Yes, please.
Yep. So I get 6 back, and I lose 2 stim packs, so I'm down to 5.
I just pinned the drop ship. It's very simple. In the group, and I can actually throw it into the chat as well, just so that we have them all in the same place. So the airlock is right above. If you look at the very back of the ship, so the left part of the ship, the airlock is on top, on the dorsal side of the left side. That makes sense, Cameron?
yes, this is a top-down view.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
So you guys are not terribly cramped in here because you have what? Roger, 2 civilians, Ivy, and then you guys. So there's 9. So you're not actually at capacity yet. Awesome. As you're flying down through, where are you all in the ship? Obviously, Mark Zero's in the cockpit. What about the rest of you? The shuttle. I keep on calling it a ship. It's actually the shuttle.
Yeah, Jackson's going to get to one of the chairs and strap himself in.
In the cockpit? Yeah. There'll be 2 chairs, or you can be in the actual crew part where there's 12 chairs.
Yeah, in the crew part, because that's probably the closest. He's going to grab that stim pack, strap himself in.
Yeah.
As you guys stem yourself, you feel good. Too good. These stems are from like 15 years ago. Like you kind of shake them, they shake. You look at the expiration. You got a couple months left. You're like,
It's been rubbed off a long time ago.
Don't use while pregnant, that kind of shit. Mark Zero, what about you?
I am in the cockpit. I am strapped there. I am ramming bodies, dodging, floating.
Where are you going? That's the question.
I'm getting us, once I've gotten us clear of the thing, I now need to find where the Nova Espero is.
It's easy to see.
The idea is to head towards that way.
Yeah. So things that you see Campus Station, of course. It's not as big as Animand, which is where you all came from. This is a 3-ring station, a Class C, so it's bulkier, looks more communist, Soviet bloc era type stuff. You're way out, so you can tell that the rings are from different periods of time. There's one that's a little newer. There's one that's like 80 years old, obviously like the old way. Several ships are still attached to the rings. You see, at this point, anything that was not depressurized, anything that was spaced is floating. Bodies and that kind of stuff, you're not going to see very much of. They're small and its space is big and it's black.
Yeah.
But you will see a few as you fly. Ken, if you see watching the feed, it's kind of funny. Below the station is Campus B, or Campus Prime, the planet, that purplish planet. And then one of the largest ships that's attached to the station is the Nova Espero, this big colony ship. Notice that the station itself has blinking lights. There's whole sections. There's one of the rings that stopped spinning. Command module's going. As you near the Nova Espero, it's still attached to the station. You notice that the lights are blinking back on, and there's a couple bodies flying by.
Oh shit!
There's one section that is like it's like an incandescent bulb that's been on a while. Like it's real bright. You see one section, and if you fly just so, you can see Glenn's face in there at a terminal.
I'll get on the comms and see if I can't raise the Nova Espero.
Actually, you're on a Terminal 1, Glenn. So, and you can contact. You guys are in contact with the shuttle. As Ian will say, priority communication from our dropship, and it shows Mark Zero's face.
Can you assist them with a docking bay and let them land, I guess?
Mark, he's talking to you as though you're Ian, apparently.
Yeah, got it. Open up the bay doors.
Ian, Can you open up the bay doors for the dropship?
Certainly. Let me see. Dropship doors. See you, Glenn. You are in 8, which is the habitat module. The hangar is 9, so it's 1 above you. As you hear the grinding sound of the doors, and you do a little docking. Glenn, Mark Zero, you're extremely good at piloting. You don't need a roll for this. As do you take your time, or are you doing it speedily?
We got people here who need medical attention. I'll get us in this fast.
Okay, then you get advantage on your speed roll. For you are very, very good, and you're trying to do it very quickly.
Well, that's a success.
Awesome.
Since I've got advantage, so make sure I don't get a
Critical.
The best one I got was a 30, which is
As you slide in like a glove, the hangar closes. You note that when you open up the airlock on your shuttle, it's just rended off. Like this dropship cannot recouple again. Is done.
Okay.
Without major repairs. In fact, as you're looking at it, Mark Zero, it's pretty amazing that you didn't rip the hull in two. And you'll even see like some stress fractures, a spiral fracture around the hull. That it's still flyable, but you want this thing to be repaired. Thankfully, the Nova Espero has 2 of these dropships.
That's right.
As you guys are now, I'm going to kind of push it along unless you want to do something, just tell me. You pile out of the ship, the dropship, and I'm putting you all together in the floor below where Glenn's space is. So as they come into the module you're in, which is the habitat module, you're all together.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get going here pretty soon. So
Yep.
I think this is a good place to wrap up.
Yeah,
Awesome.
cool.
As you all move in, and Ivy will actually look over, she kind of gives both of you hugs and kisses on the cheeks, Jackson and Arthur. You see Roger, you see the 2 civilians who were just looking bewildered. You all look probably rather stressed, and Ivy will say, "Does anyone know where the captain is?" And that is where we're going to end. Right. So I'll post in the chat about next week and all that stuff, and we can get a schedule and all that. Miller, thank you for staying as long as you have.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for running.
And John, if you got to bounce too, it's cool. We'll do the little wrap up from here.
Yeah. I've got another 5
See you guys.
See you later, Miller.
Cameron, thank you for showing up. We ended up starting really late because my work went longer. But we'll discuss all that after we end the stream and all that good stuff. You want to lead us out, Ken?
Sure. This has been the Geeky Gamer podcast. We do this every Monday at exactly some time when we start. Thanks, Bill, for being the arbitration or the dungeon master or the game master or the judge, jury, executioner, all of the above. Bill, Sketch, myself, Miller, John, we're all featured. Give us an email if you think our content is our podcast is good or bad at geekygamerpodcast@gmail.com. We have a Patreon as well and a coffee at Dreadlore. Soon we'll have some more information about the Linen Tapestry, a tabletop role-playing game that you too can have, and that is more information to come soon. Thanks, all lowercase letters, Mr. Impterupt for music, Couchfire Media for production, Twarible Productions for fire, and it's our Monday game. Bye, y'all.
See y'all.